Hi everyone, so I'm here to just show you how I do Bantu knots. Length check. After a wash and like an oil treatment, you can see all the shrinkage. Length check again. So I had quite a number of people asking me to really do a video when I do Bantu knots. When I say a number of people, I actually just mean one person. Actually. So I just usually have like a hair custard, I have a comb, I have gel, I've got toothbrush combo, tomatoes and jeans. So yeah guys, most difficult part is really just parting, especially if you're not used to doing your own hair. So just try to find parting. Don't part too little sections, because then that means you'll have to do 1,000,000 knots, which is going to take 5 years, right? So I think I achieved this look in total maybe 30 minutes, but obviously that doesn't take into account the actual washing and the oil treatment. So I just use the Aunt Jackie's hair custard. I mean, there's no real reason that I use this custard, but just I like how it makes my hair feel. I'm not very prescriptive about like hair products and what people use on their hair and whatever, to be honest. I've had natural hair for I think 13 years now. I'm not obsessed about length, so that's why I don't obsess about the products. So yeah, so the hair custard just makes my hair feel nice, and then the oil treatment, which is a mixture of vegetable oils, which is avocado oil, olive oil, and coconut oil, or not vegetable oils but like plant-based oils, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so I do the twisty thing, twist out, and then I just sort of roll it around so that it can achieve the knot itself. And then as you can see, when I do the front part, I'll always sort of use the gel itself. Fast forward, it's important that you keep moisturizing. So obviously after you've washed your hair, it gets dry a bit, so definitely have the bottle of water to make sure that you always have your hair is always moisturized. It's easier to work with moisturized hair. And then stop for a bit just to show you the front and how I get my desired hairstyle. I think it would be just boring if you did normal straight lines in front, so I'll show you how I part it, and as well as the gel part of it. It's quite interesting when I thought of the word Bantu, right? Bantu is a Xhosa word, from South Africa, which just like some people say it means people, but actually it means human, like a deeper, like human, like I see, like, you know, the saying that says ubuntu ngumuntu ngabantu, which means you're only a human through other human beings, yeah. And if you and we'll see with Toto, actually I watched this recording of him. He was talking about the word ntu, right? NTU, which is really like the Xhosa word for human, you know, the being, the central part of the person, yeah. And he was saying how Africa, actually the Xhosa word for Africa is Kwantu, which means basically, you know, the cradle of humankind. And if you know, human beings originated from Africa, yeah. So it was quite important for me to when I was actually doing the knots, I was just like, yo, I'm actually doing Bantu knots, meaning the cradle of humankind, meaning humanity, meaning this is the hairstyle of humans, you know what I mean, Abantu, which was quite, I don't know, deep for me. And I was just trying to wonder like how our ancestors did it, and when they started, and what this hairstyle meant to them for it to have the name Bantu. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just twisting it out, strand by strand, 2 strands that you have to twist together. So yeah guys, it's quite important that when you do Bantu knots, you do not associate the hairstyle itself with being ghetto, with being primitive, or not being professional or whatever. I felt it was like, I don't know, like I just felt quite deep about it as well, in terms of the naming convention of it. We just shouldn't let the West dictate to us what our hair and how our ancestors wore our natural hair, and then we associate it with negative connotations. So let's just wear our hair with pride, man. Wear our hair with pride. There's nothing ghetto about this beautiful crown. And also this thing about length, it's nice to have long hair because it's more manageable. You can do more hairstyles with it. Like I said to you guys, like I've had natural hair, I think since I was in grade 8, because I remember I had natural relaxed hair and my hair kept on falling out, so I just cut it off and I looked really weird, and I've had natural hair since. Grade 8 was in 2003, I guess, 2004. So basically I've had natural hair since, and I do not have the longest natural hair. There are people who've had natural hair for 2 years and they've got longer hair than me. Like I said, like I'm not obsessed about the length. I do not owe anyone long hair. Even when you show off your hair, like when you want to put on your wig, right? And then you get those memes, people saying like, yeah, people with wigs don't have long hair, and then people with wigs like showing off their long hair just to show the haters. No guys, we do not owe anyone an explanation. Even if you are bald underneath that wig, it is fine. So do not be obsessed about length. Just make sure that your hair is healthy. So as you can see, I'm doing the front part. I feel like I'm preaching more than telling you guys how to do this hair thing. But anyway, when you're twisting, just start from the top until you get to the bottom, so that you can get it secure. And then my favorite part, when you lay them edges. So I don't do those squiggly things because I just feel like it's a bit dramatic. So you can do edges as you please. Like I said, like I don't want mine to be dramatic, so I just want that in the beginning, but nothing dramatic. Also with the gel that you use, guys, you don't have to go for a gel that costs 5,000 rand. Like this, I got this specific gel from my friend Musi. I like it because it's black. So look at me. Yes, girl. Yes, give them angles. Yes, Besika, mood. Change the camera angle. Show them how you look with those Bantu knots, girl.